Hello everyone. I recently did some more pours and wanted to share them here. And I started out, you guys may have saw a post on my community page. I bought some Royal Canadian Mint shot. And this one you can see it a little bit. It's got the little, see the bumps in there? They're not smooth. And I messed with it and I messed with it and I messed with it. And that stuff was off gassing terribly. And this one looks like this one's a nice smooth one everywhere else. And yeah, so I kept this one. And I've got a few of them here. Somebody requested a couple, so I made some up. This one's got the nipple thing going on there, but with the shine of the silver is so weird because, I mean, if you go by reflection, it's very little. But boy, you get it out in the light and bam! This one's got some cool ridges going on there, so whoa. Thought that was another keeper, another 1 ounce. And actually, I should have plugged in my scale. This one here, I believe, I think it's 33.3. It's a couple grams over. And I had this 2 ounce that I tried to see if I could fit it in a mold, and it barely fit. I haven't even tried to make another one. I probably will. We'll try anyway. I don't know if I'll actually get one to make, get one to pour, because you can see that was just maximum. And when I was having problems with that shot, somebody requested another 2 ounce because I made one a few weeks ago and that one's gone. Somebody's like, "Oh, I want a 2 ounce," so I thought, okay, well, try make another one. And I poured that shot, and it wouldn't even fit in the mold. I mean, it was sitting in the mold. You got the torch blowing on it, pour the bar, and it was so far out of the mold, the flame from the torch was blowing the silver off the mold. It was nuts. So I had to cook it again and just slowly work all the air out to the point when it would actually fit in the mold. And so I wanted to pour a 1 ounce to go with the 2 ounce. This is the mold that my first bars were in. The 1.2, 1.3 with the COAs. It's the same mold, but I wanted to make a 2. And you can have a 2 without a 1. And these are pretty difficult because it's just so thin that it freezes up pretty quick. And I didn't want to stick the 1.0 in there. I got some other stamps ordered that are larger. I'd like to just stick a big 1 on it. But maybe it needs a 1.0 to match the Big Brother. And then, so I started talking about how these were just blowing over, and I poured 2 of them that were completely overflowing the mold. Worked some air out again, poured another one. Kind of, well, there's 3 of them in there that are just ugly and barely, yeah. So after about 6 pours, I finally got it to like get some to fit in the mold. And I poured this one. That's got some nice side angle going on there. And that's pretty happy with that. It's like finally I got a good 2 ounce. It's like I thought I had beginner's luck for a while. I wasn't sure if I'd ever get another one to get all the silver in it. So I poured this one. I thought, okay, that one came out pretty good. And somebody wanted a 2 ounce. So I poured another one and poured another one and poured another one until I basically ran out of silver or run out of MAPP gas to give them a couple choices. So they picked what they want. And one of the 1 ounces was also chosen. And this is what I have left. So if anybody's interested in it. So I've got me look around the camera here. So 3 1-ounces. Well, excuse me, 4 1-ounces if you include this one. And I've got 3 2-ounce bars. And I got to be honest with you, I got to come up with 2 more ounces to melt. So I don't know if one of these is going to go away or if I'm going to, I don't know. I'll worry about that when it's melting time. But so, yeah, I've got a couple here available. And if anybody's interested, just shoot me an email. I'll stick my email in the description. And with all the troubles of melting it down over and over and over and over again, everybody thinks this pours should be free, basically, but they're not. The cost is way higher than I want it to be, but yeah, it is what it is. So if somebody's interested in them, the 1 ounces are $37. The 2s are $74. Both of those are plus shipping. And trades on 1 ounces are pretty tough because it's, well, if you wanted to do a trade, it'd be 1.5 ounces, and that's not even, that's kind of not feasible. But for the 2 ounce, that still works out. So for 2 ounces, for a 2 ounce bar, it's 3 ounces of trade. Or if you wanted to trade, I'd also do a gram of gold. So yeah, there they are. And I don't know how long they'll last. They usually go pretty quick. And when I get to a certain point, I just end up melting down what's left and putting that into the next pour. So boy, that glare is terrible. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time.